Guys, so for today's look, we are gonna do something more so inspired by New Year's Eve. We are reaching the end of the year, and I think that this is a good time to not only celebrate, but just feel your best, get glamorous, show off, and just have fun with your look. As you can see, I did my nails very holiday-ish. I wanted to do something like green and red, but again, we're kind of reaching more towards the end of the year. New Year's Eve is actually going to be in about 2 weeks. I think that by the time that I post this video, it's going to be a little less than that. But, yeah, I wanted to do a look inspired more so by New Year's. I'm thinking gunmetals, I'm thinking silvers, I'm thinking sparkle and glitter. So, let's see what happens. I already have my skincare applied, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by putting on my Benefit Brow Gel first. I kind of want to just structure the brows a little bit before I get started on my foundation, just give them a little fluff. I laminated them not too long ago, but now they're already kind of reaching the redo sesh. I'm gonna have to redo them in a little bit, so they're kind of like, As usual, I have the TV right next to me. I'm so sorry. I'm definitely trying to make things work a little bit better, because I've been noticing how when I do my videos, you can still kind of hear what's going on in the background. I know that that's more of a me thing. I have to get a separate mic for my camera and everything like that. I'm still getting adjusted to doing this, so please forgive me and bear with me at the moment. Coming the new year, we're gonna have a lot of new things, new background, new audio, so, you know, slowly but surely just working on a few things on my channel. So thank you guys for being patient with me. I'm kind of just getting the hang of filming again and having videos almost every single week, so, hopefully you guys like them. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see and follow my journey as a solo esthetician and makeup artist as well. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of concealer. I'm literally just using my Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. For this step, you don't necessarily have to use anything that's too fancy, because we're just literally going to carve out our brows. Now, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I personally like a cleaner look to my brows, especially for this look, so I'm gonna go ahead and carve them out beforehand. I'm gonna use the exact same concealer as well as an eyeshadow base for the shadows that we're gonna be using. I plan on going pretty dramatic with this look. I definitely want to have smokiness on both top and bottom of my lids, so I'm using the concealer also as a great eyeshadow base. More silvers, cooler tones, and I just want to go very smoky, very grungy, but sexy with this look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the 12-hour retractable eyeliner pencil from Sephora collection. Can't believe I'm doing this. It is waterproof. I like that it glides very smoothly as well. It's actually very creamy, but it stays put. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one today. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use that as an eyeshadow base on my eyelid first. I'm even gonna take my finger and start blending that out. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush that doesn't really have a lot of product on it. It's also kind of dense as well to help blend the product out into the shape that I'm trying to go for, which is obviously like that pulled out eyeshadow. And it doesn't matter if it fades out a little bit. For example, you can kind of see that it lost a little bit of the depth, but that's completely okay. What we just want to do is we want to add a black base underneath so that our black eyeshadow, which is going to be more of a matte black eyeshadow, it lays on top of it very smoothly. I'm going to go ahead and also go underneath. I'm even going to take a little bit more of a pencil brush and help smoke that out. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more of that black gel liner and just add more depth. So for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking this palette from Tarte. It came in a trio for this year. It's one of their holiday collection palettes. And I'm going to be using the Bejeweled palette. This one spoke to me because of how cool toned the shades were, and then this gunmetal shade right up top. I'm personally not too much of a cool tone user, but I really like how this palette looks, so we're gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna take this shade right up top, which is like a deep, very cool tone, like brown gray color. We're gonna go ahead and use this as the transition shade, pressing it where I put the gel liner first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and windshield wiping motions blend all of that out. And me being me, I also like to bring that along the furrow of the brow. So I kind of like to add a little bit more depth and dimension there. It kind of brings my brows down a little bit. You don't necessarily have to do this step, especially for women. I wouldn't recommend it because it does give you a more masculine, I guess you could say more serious or stern look. But if you do want to do it, by all means, go ahead and go for it. I definitely want these eyes to be dark. I want the eyes to be smoky, but yet still very glamorous and very sexy. Now I'm gonna pick up the shade Bejeweled, which is this gunmetal gray, very sparkly. It is gorgeous. I still have not tried it out, so I'm super excited to use it. I'm gonna take that on my ring finger, and we're gonna pat that all over the lid. Actually, I kind of want to concentrate this product or this color more in the center of the lid, fade it out a little bit, but I want the brighter colors to be in the inner corner. So let's see how this turns out. A fluffy brush with no product in it and just kind of help diffuse this. Kind of went a little bit overboard there, so I'm probably gonna have to conceal it, but let me see how much I can blend out. Now I did bring that color out a little bit too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the concealer that I used prior and see if I can tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take the same eyeshadow on a pencil brush, and I'm gonna use that to smoke out the lower lash line. There we go. Now again, you don't have to bring the color as far down as I'm doing. This is just my personal preference. I do like it to be a little bit more smokier, but you can go ahead and just keep it as tight to the lash line as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade called Diamond, and I'm taking that on a dense flat brush. And I'm gonna use that in the inner corner of the eye. And I'm gonna bring that in to the lid. You can even take your finger just for that little extra oomph and press it in. Ooh, look at that. That is what I want. The sparkle, the drama. Oh my god, so much fun. Okay, so we did bring that color out a little bit more, but like, I'm not mad about it. I love that combination of like the gunmetal with a little bit more of that lighter silver. It just looks like twinkling lights in my eyes. There you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, pause right over here. I'm gonna repeat this on this eye since I am in a little bit of a time crunch, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so I am running out of time. So we're gonna go ahead and speed through my foundation and just see where we go. This is using my one size turn of the base foundation. This one's in the shade medium 20 neutral red. It is a very full coverage foundation, which is why I'm using it today, because I'm probably gonna have to skip out on a few steps. Now to set, I'm pretty sure you guys already know I'm obsessed with the NYX's mineral finishing powder. This one's the matte version in the shade medium. I'm actually gonna take the same shade that I used on my eyes, and I'm gonna use this to fill in my brows. We're in a time crunch, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Give Me Sun by MAC and just bronze and contour with this. Add a little bit more color back into my skin. Alright, so I went ahead and I changed, and this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Of course, if you guys did, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Hope you guys have a safe and a fun New Year's Eve, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!